Okay, so I want to switch it up a little bit. Instead of talking about movies, I want to talk about a TV show that I just finished watching that some of you might have heard of. It's called The Last of Us on HBO, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was not only a really good video game adaptation, but it's just a really good adaptation of a story in general. I really like the cast in this show, and I think that's really important for something like this. I think Pedro Pascal is honestly the best possible choice for this role. And at first, I was a little unsure of their choice for Ellie, but by the end of it, I was like, yeah, I think for what they were going for, I think she's a really, really great Ellie. At first, when I was seeing like trailers for this show, I was a little nervous, to be honest. It kind of came off very fan filmy to me with a lot of the production, I guess. Something about it just felt kind of off. And I think it's because it feels like a fan film because it kind of fucking is. It's like a high budget fan film. I like that they take events from the game and do something different with it. Like what they did with Frank and Bill, I thought was actually really, really great. I saw some people online not really liking it and they wish they kept the version in the game. But I think that episode specifically shows why this adaptation is so great. And it's that it's able to take things from the game and build upon them. And even in some instances, like rewrite in that process, and it feels very natural. It doesn't feel forced. Like if they try to do that same story but do an exact adaptation of the game, it would have felt a lot more forced and not as natural. I appreciate them kind of just letting the story do its thing. And fuck, dude, like I don't know, I just really liked it. Like some moments hit just as hard in the show as they did in the original game. And that's fucking crazy. Like, that's actually crazy. I think it's good that they went the show route and not do a movie like they originally wanted to. I remember they were going to have, like, Sam Raimi direct it. And at first I was like, well, Last of Us can easily be a movie. But then after watching the show, I realized that, nah, I think you really do need to have time to spend with these characters to have the story feel as impactful as it is. There's no fucking way a movie could have made me give a shit about Joel and Ellie, honestly. Like they would have been fine, but it probably would have come off more generic. And I think the power of Last of Us comes from its smaller moments rather than its overall story. And yeah, dude, there's really nothing I can say that a bunch of other people have not already fucking said. But I thought The Last of Us was a great show, and I really recommend it to anybody who's ever wanted to play the game but they don't really play video games. I would watch the show. Like, you could watch the game online, I guess, but at that point just watch a high production adaptation of it, because like they change some things, but overall it's still the same story that you know from the original game, and they fucking kill it. Go check it out if you haven't yet, or if you still don't want to check it out, go play the game. And if you don't want to play the game, then go fuck yourself. Like, I can't help you. Go fuck yourself. Have a great day.